What's going down, YouTube family? It's your boy Mike Macklin, aka Money Mike, the financial Thanos, because I'm snapping my fingers and I'm turning your financial problems to dust. Hey, I want to welcome you guys back to the channel. If this is not your first time, if this is your first time, the first thing I want to ask you to do is that if you enjoy this video, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. That way you will know every single time I drop a new video. Now, I'm a personal financial coach. I teach a very simple 5-step strategy that is going to help you achieve personal financial success. Now, if you'd like to learn more about that, or if you'd like to schedule a personal financial success initial counseling, a absolutely free counseling, you can go to my website, www.moneymike313.com. That should pop on the screen here in a second, and you can schedule that free appointment. That's the admin portion of it. Now let's actually get into the video that I'm doing today. To do Tuesdays and Thursdays, what I typically do is reaction videos to different money people that I watch. I learned a lot of different skills by watching YouTube. So what I wanted to do was kind of share what I'm looking at so that you kind of understand where I get my ideas from, where I get some of my thoughts from. And I just want to share it with you all so that you guys have access to some information, some idea exchanges. What I like is for you to leave comments below as well about what you thought about what we saw. These videos, I don't watch them. We watch them together. So, I haven't seen this. I basically go on YouTube and I click and add to watch later when I see different titles that may interest me. So we're going to watch this together. Again, comment below your thoughts as we watch this. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy these. And we are going to get right into how to turn $7.25 minimum wage into $1 million. This is going to be real interesting to me, I believe. And so let's go ahead and see what goes down.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, if you're interested in getting 2 free stocks, click on the link down in the description box, and Webull is going to give you 2 free
Everybody's
stocks.
slinging that Webull right now.
Open a brand new Webull brokerage account.
Webull coming
and
up,
put
boy.
at least $100 in that account.
All
Guys,
right.
that is free money. Please take advantage of that opportunity. Click on the link down in the description box of the video after this video.
After this one.
Today, we're going to talk about how do you take minimum wage salary and turn it into $1 million. Minimum wage in the United States is $7.25. Now, that's the federal minimum wage.
Okay.
And if you times that by 8 hours a day, that's about $58 per day. Times 365 days, that's about $21,000 per year.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you how to take that $21,000 per year plus a little bit of extra and turn it in to $1 million.
Okay. I'm interested in this big time.
The first thing you need to do is make a decision. You'll need to make a decision that you're going to live on less than what you make. So if you got $21,000 coming in, you're going to need to live on $18,000 of those $21,000. You're going to take the other $3,000 and we're going to invest it. We'll talk about what you're going to invest that $3,000 in a little bit. Now, I know some of you guys might be saying, Richard, I can't live off $18,000 a year. My expenses are too high.
That's a hard sell.
Well, guess what? If it was easy becoming a millionaire,
come on,
everybody would be one. It's
True.
Not easy. So what that means is you're going to have to sacrifice some stuff. If you got a car that you're making car payments on and it's eating into that $18,000, you need to sell your car. Find you a different mode of transportation that's cheaper. If you're going out and partying with your friends and having a good old time, guess what? You want to be a millionaire, you're going to have to stop partying and hanging out with your friends for a little while. What's more important? Short-term enjoyment or a long-term lifestyle? You choose. Also, if you got a bunch of debt, guess what? You got to get rid of that debt.
Mm-hmm.
I would sell everything I own to get rid of it, though, right? If you do that, then you're going to free up some money that you can invest later on down the road. So let's not use debt as an excuse. Let's not use expenses as an excuse to stop us from becoming a millionaire. You don't have to. You just got to make the decision. You're going to do whatever it takes to live on that $18,000 a year. That's going to free up $3,000
Okay.
for you to be able to invest. The second thing you're going to need to do in order to take a minimum wage salary
Sorry
and turn
about
it
that, y'all.
into
I want to
$1
take
million
notes.
is you're going to have to create a side hustle or two, right? You're going to have to make more income. So once you get done with your job where you're working 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, whatever it is, then you're going to have to find some more time in order to turn
Okay.
something that you enjoy doing into an income stream,
Okay.
right? Whether that be something via the internet, whether it be you starting a pressure washing business on the side, whatever it is. Guys, if it was easy to be a millionaire, everybody would be one. It's not easy. You got to make some sacrifices.
Facts.
You're going to have to give up some things in the short term. But if you give up some things in the short term, you're going to gain everything in the long term, right? Little bit of short-term financial pain for long-term financial gain. So once you get this side hustle, the goal is you want to make $1,000 a month, right? Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, I can't do that. Yeah, you can. Guys, you can make $1,000 a month by opening up an eBay store and going around in your community and finding things that people don't even want anymore. They'll give it to you for free. And then all you got to do is just list it on your eBay store and sell it. There are a million ways to create side hustles to make more money. So don't use that as an excuse. Make the $1,000 a month. That's going to be $12,000 a year. You're going to add that to the $3,000
Okay.
that
Ooh.
you're going to be
Okay.
using from your job. So now you got $15,000 a year you're going to have to invest. Guys, we're not going to get fancy. We're going to put it in one investment. And that one investment is an S&P 500 index fund or ETF. And the reason I recommend that one investment is because over the last 90 years, the S&P 500 it has a return of between 8 and 10% annually on average. So it's a good, strong stock market investment to put your money in. You got the top 500 companies in America, right? You got growth companies in there. You got value companies in there. And you got a great history of returns. So that's where we want to put that money.
Okay.
Now, you can go to Vanguard, you can go to Fidelity, you can go to Charles Schwab. All of those guys got great S&P 500 ETFs and index funds, right? But that's where you want to put the money. Now, if you do that for the next 10 years, 8% return in an S&P 500, you put that $15,000 a year in there. In 10 years, you're going to have about $220,000 in your brokerage account. If you do it for 20 years, you're going to have about $690,000 in your brokerage account. And if you do it for 30 years, you're going to have $1.7 million, guys, in that brokerage account from a minimum wage salary and a side hustle. Guys, I know many of you don't believe this can happen, but it can. You can take a minimum wage salary and create $1 million if you decide you want to do that, if you put your mind to it. It's all about managing your expenses. It's all about delayed gratification. It's all about side hustle money. If you do those things, you're going to put yourself in a position, man, to do extremely well. This is not me just telling you this, guys. This is something people do all the time. Don't limit yourself. Don't allow people to tell you, oh, you don't make enough money. Don't use that as an excuse, right? Let's stop making excuses and just get down to it. right? Your biggest challenge is going to be cutting back your lifestyle.
Yep.
And taking that money that you're going to be saving from things that you shouldn't be doing with your money and investing it, and then creating that side hustle. If you do it, guys, you'll be a millionaire. It's up to you. Nobody can make that decision for you but you. If you want things to change, then you have to make things change, right? Everybody who wants to be a millionaire can be a millionaire if they want it bad enough, if they're willing to pay the price and sacrifice the things they need to sacrifice. I don't care where you're from, what country you're from. I don't care what your background is. You know, I don't care if you were raised in poverty and you believe that's something that you all, no, change that. Change your mindset, guys. If you're willing to do that, you'll be a millionaire. So that's my recommendation. You know, consider that advice that I'm giving you guys in this video.
Free game.
Not making excuses. We make too many excuses, right? We can be anything we want to be if we put our mind to it. If we discipline ourselves. If we stay consistent. And if we stay patient. Open that Weeble account. Get those 2 free stocks.
All right. So, that was actually pretty short, sweet, and to the point. I mean, that was one of the simplest videos I've ever watched. I really like this guy first and foremost. And this is one of his shorter videos, actually. Actually, he normally kind of really gets down in the weeds. But, I mean, he put together a very, very simple plan. Like, that was simple. I really can't, I'm going to take these off real quick because ain't nothing to listen to. I can't say nothing else other than that was a really simple plan. Let me kind of highlight what he talked about here. As the video's title is, it's about turning a $7.25 minimum wage salary into $1 million. Now, it's definitely doable. Now, it's not easy by a long shot. I mean, he basically said, it's not going to be easy. And it's really not. I mean, that's tough. Some of the highlights of this is what you're going to have to do first and foremost. He rounded it up to about $21,000 a year. So if you make about $21,000 a year, you're going to have to live off about $18,000 of that. $18,000 of that is what you're going to have to live off out of that $21,000. And the other $3,000 you're going to have to invest. Okay? So you're going to have to put $3,000 to the side and invest. Okay, that's the first and foremost. So that's already a tough nut to crack from the beginning. And he talked about it. It's about sacrifice. It's about, you're going to have to do some things that's uncomfortable. You're going to have to live a little uncomfortable. Maybe, not go out and party so much. Maybe get rid of some things that's tying up your money. And then the second part of that, which I tell people all the time, again, having a job alone is not going to get you there. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find something that you're good at. It don't matter what it is, as long as it's within the limits of the law. But you're going to have to find something that you're good at. And he said basically the goal will be try to make at least $1,000 a month off of that. Now, it's difficult, but it's not. I mean, it's not very difficult to find something to where you can make an extra $1,000 a month from. But you're going to have to get out there and you have to put some work in. You got to put some effort in. But you definitely can make it happen. So what he's saying is, okay, that $3K that you put to the side a year plus that extra $1,000 you make each month. So that's about $15K that you invest in each year. Now, that may sound hard as well. Somebody may be like, dang, I got to invest $15K and I'm trying to, live off of $18K. Well, again, this is a way to do this. It's again, a lot of the videos that I put out, I don't put out these, cookie cutter, candy coated, rainbows and unicorn videos. I like to put out real videos, and this is why I like to watch this guy in particular. Is he puts out real life, like straight up and simple. And basically, he's saying, okay, with that $15K each year, another simple thing to do is invest into an S&P 500. And basically, the S&P 500 is basically the 500 top companies in America. Okay, so basically, you betting on America. I say that all the time. Bet on America. Okay, we haven't failed yet, Historically, we given about 9% return on that investment. And, you know, as you can see, he broke down. It's going to take a minute, too. It's going to take a hot minute. But, again, as the video says, is how you're turning that minimum wage into $1 million. So there's a way to do it. Again, a lot of people that's watching right now, you probably ain't going to like it. Because, I don't know, a lot of people looking for this quick, you know, way to make it happen. But the reality of it is, again, just on minimum wage, you're not going to make it happen. Even if, you know, you cut back, you're going to have to invest. And I tell people that all the time. I know plenty of people that have a job, that have 2 jobs, they got 3 jobs, and they not rich. And I know people that have no jobs that are rich. And in most cases, it's because, again, they're investing. They putting their money to work instead of them going to work. So the biggest thing is the challenge. The biggest challenge is the cutting back and having that discipline to live like that. Now, you know, everybody ain't gonna want to live like that, and that's cool. If you don't want to do that, you know, this video obviously is not for you. You know, maybe find a different way. But, you know, for the person who feels that they can do this, I think it's a super simple way to do it. And, you know, he gave you free game, basically, you know, in less than 10 minutes, he put you on $1 million strategy. So, hey, guys, you know, that's my time. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you got some value from this. Again, if you like these videos, please hit that like button for me. And also, again, if you want to suggest other videos, comment below and hit up my Instagram. I'll leave that link on the description here. You can definitely hit me up with video ideas of things you want to look at, and we'll enjoy the videos together. But until next time, I love you. God loves you. He smiles when he sees you, and he sees you all the time, so he's always smiling. So why aren't we? Hey, you guys have a fantastic day. I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless you all. Gone.